Zero, it is your local Dreamsikai Midnight Zero reporting for duty. Let me hang on a bit. Yay! Hello! Yes, we are back. I did say yesterday that we were supposed to be playing Hollow Knight today. However, looking back at a lot of the stuff that has happened. Sorry, looking back at like some stuff that did occur. Straight up, how do I say this? Uh, bu- 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 straight up, um I did kind of go over some stuff because I didn't want to compare again like last time to see how long the story actually was supposed to be for 3.1. It is, I won't say significantly shorter, but it is shorter than it is 3.0. And then I did realize I did spoil myself, not story wise, but like how long we had to wait. And apparently we actually are wrapping up into it, and this is like the last segment of Amphorius 3.1. So I decided I'm gonna postpone the Hollow Knight stream for another week or so. We'll probably be doing it next week instead, and then we can just yada yada yada. We can just push through with that next time. That and there is something I kind of wanted to replicate with a thumbnail for that one, so I'm gonna leave that aside for now, and we're gonna push through this. Let's try to wrap this up today. It might be a comparatively short stream compared to usual because we're in the last act. It might not even take 2 hours. I'm gonna be honest. We could be here for like an hour and some change, like at most. Excuse me, sorry. But yeah, so for now, we kind of just rock with it. Um, we did end up, well, we did Mighty's thing last time. I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna see Mighty again, if he did kind of fucking die because of that, or if it's more of a case, oh well, because that was supposed to be his destiny, and I respect that. But because of how the cutscene was portrayed, I'm not actually sure if he's dead or not. But we did more or less confirm that Trian is gone. Sad to say, we have lost Trian, and yeah. And if I remember, Tribi and Trinon remained in Akama, but we are here with Castra stayed with them. We are here with Finon and Trinon, I think. Trian stayed and stuff like that. But yeah. So and I guess by the looks of it, I was kinda right with the whole Eidolon thing. Because a lot of people were talking about the how Trian's Eidolon was supposed to be Sorry, Tribi. Tribi's Eidolon was supposed to reveal something sad about her story. So, hearing that now, hearing that now is like, fuck. I'm really fucking sad with regards to that.
I never thought there would be such a hidden space in the abyss.
These doors are
This
fucking
is
mad
the
irritating, by
archive
the way.
of prophecies, an important ceremonial site back then.
Wait. Oh, wait. There are people here. Yeah, there are people. I was like, I thought they fucking disappeared on us. There are people here. Let's see. Oh, this and another. Oh, I guess another thing as well is that after ending stream yesterday, I did only realize I missed this. I did only realize that this is actually a new area as well, and this was the last. This was like the last part the last quest that we need to be able to unlock the minigame thing, which I'll probably be doing on my own again. But it's just a thought that we might actually be near the end as well. I did search it up, and I only did connect the dots after looking it up. Fuck off, shit. But yeah, that's just that. So yeah, again, I'm sorry. I was supposed to be playing Hollow Knight today. I'd say that's supposed to be scheduled. I didn't formally release a schedule, but that's what the intended plan was supposed to be for today, and that's what I did say, um, at the end of the stream yesterday, is that we're gonna be playing Hollow Knight. We're gonna be playing Hollow Knight today, but yeah, that is well, yeah. So I do apologize for the I say slight, well, for the change in plans, period. But that is, yeah, that is one of the main reasons why we do what we do. Okay, let me explore the rest of this place first before we push through, because that's a door that can be sealed, that can be opened, sorry, not sealed. So this is a dead end, more or less. There's gotta be another, like, 2 chests. How many chests are there? 35. This place is gigantic. Okay, wait. This place is fucking gigantic. Oh my god. Okay. This is one of the main reasons I enjoy games like this, is because of the exploration itself. And of course, the treasure, baby! The treasure! Okay, let's do this. Ooh, okay. Let's start with that. That. Do that. We can do that. We can do that. Sorry, that. No, it's gotta be something like, no, it's not that. It can't be that. That's way too obvious. It's probably something like this, then this, then this, then this, then no. Ooh, we're on the right track though, I feel. Let's reset, let's reset. Okay, so these are all the pieces. No, it's not this either. Because that's there. Ooh, or is it? Oh, it's not. Okay, let's use a hint. This one. So it hangs out. This one hangs out like that. And then that's not it. And that. And then that. And then that. And then... whoops. No, is it like this? And this? Okay, so it doesn't go all the way down. So that hangs there is confirmed. There. And then... There, and then there we go. Nice!
Seriously.
Okay. Well, I was probably gonna need that to go through. Yeah, I needed to open that. Okay. Chest over here. Okay, what do you do? You are a different orb. You're not the Orynyx orb. So you definitely do something else.
Is this Giannis's maze that
Oh my
Trinon used
God.
for divination in the past?
Not only that, it also serves as a lock. Our childhood abode lies sealed within.
This is the largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on. And it even acts as a door lock. Should have expected something like this in the homeland
Also,
of puzzles, I
yeah,
suppose.
after last week's
So,
incident,
how
straight
are we
up,
going
I
to
learned
solve
my fucking lesson. Because again, it's
Follow
really
the
fucking hot
designated
here where we
path
live. It's
and let the
fucking
stone
and
ball
during
fall into the
yesterday's stream
pool
because we went for
twice.
4 hours, which really isn't much, but
Seems pretty
because of the
straightforward.
heat, I was
Mighty
sweating
might be able to
fucking
complete it in a
buckets
single
yesterday.
try.
I immediately oops. I immediately
That's
learned
not
my. I
talking
immediately
smack.
right after
It's
stream, even
clearly a
before posting
compliment.
anything, announcing the stream end,
Mighty.
I immediately
If
fucking
we were
went
still
and
here,
took a
we'd
shower.
probably take a lot fewer detours to solve
I
that
just
issue.
went straight into the bath, fucking
Enough with the
turned on
talking.
a cold.
Let's just
Well,
get
I
started.
warm and then cold. I'm not a fan of taking. Well, I say I'm not a fan. It depends. Taking cold showers because I would oops. Press the button and hold to activate rewinding power to rotate maze. During the rewind, let go of the button. Okay. So, yeah. This is an interesting maze concept. And there we go. Whee! So, yeah. I'd say I'm not a fan of taking cold showers. It depends on the case, I feel like. Because I do love taking cold showers, but it just
Impressive.
depends on the day.
You too have the makings
One
of
of
a
the
high
encryption
priest
keys has
now.
been locked, and the confusion rumbles, becoming a new path. Let the stone ball fall into the pool once more to open the hidden floor.
Getting that stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough. My
So we
hands are
go again.
shaking just from looking at it.
Wait, how do I... Some special panels will move in a set pattern. But yeah, I say I'm not a fan of taking cold showers. I am. Oh fuck. It's just a case of, depending on when. Because 100%, cold showers on cold, rainy days aren't the best. But yesterday, I feel like I needed that. Well, I say I needed that. I needed the cold shower, but I had to take like a warm thing off. I don't know.
Door is open.
It's what I usually do whenever I take,
Go inside.
whenever
You
it's
shall
like a
see the
hot,
place
sweaty
where
day,
they grew
is
up.
that I have to take a shower, or I prefer to take a shower with lukewarm water. Oh shit, I didn't realize that's what I opened. So with lukewarm water first, and then I gradually transition to warm, or to hot. Um, so I need you, okay. So I need you to be, um, so I need you to be here at like 1, okay. I need you to be here at turn, and then you're here, right? And you drop down. Yeah, why do I feel like I need you to be here, actually? I need you to be here. Was that the move? Oh my god, that was the move! Let's go! But yeah, sorry. Like, I guess even for, well, I guess it's mostly because we don't really have cold weather here. Like, we don't have a snowy weather. We don't have a, it's mostly just us. It's mostly just warm and really fucking rainy weathers are like our two major weather states here. It's come to a point where I'm more accustomed to taking cold showers on a hot day, and normally my routine is usually like, oh, I'm gonna take a warm shower. Oops.
You grew up in a place like this.
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with the Titan's guidance are bound to become messengers for others. To maintain appearances, those in authority added some embellishments. And with Mother around, our childhood wasn't entirely without joy.
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
Right. Becoming a demigod sure changes how one lives through time. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, little Gray.
Yeah,
This
great.
place looks exactly as before.
So we didn't go back to the past.
Let's explore the room a bit.
It's probably the thing that I kind of overlooked is that the reason there's like quite a bunch of people here is because we did go into the past. But yeah, I keep getting this. Hello, oh you look like a really cool color scheme. But yeah, it's mostly just I'm more accustomed to taking a lot of colder showers than I am taking like hot showers. I'm not really a guy to take hot showers. Maybe if I go maybe if you go vacation on a vacation outside the country, that's when we usually do. But for the most part here, I love a good cold shower. But I have to transition from that warm to hot and then to cold to kind of ease it up in the end. That's how I usually take my showers. Because I don't feel comfortable because I feel like I will get sick like
These
regardless
should
if
be
I
our
just jump into a cold
belongings.
fucking shower. We don't have at the very least, I don't have a
Oh, what's this?
bathtub or a bath. I would
red
love a fucking
glass
bathtub soon.
fragment?
Like if I ever get my own place, I wish I want to get. It's really hard to maintain and shit like that, and I know it's just a dream, but like if it's even a place I can like probably rent out, oh that would be fucking lovely. Just soaking in the bath. Oh my days. It's like a specialty for
We
me
were
like that.
still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back with a beautiful glass piece, but her face was streaked with tears. She simply placed it on the table. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it, but we ended up breaking it by accident.
Eee.
Mother didn't get angry. She simply held us quietly for a long time. It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanisopolis, if someone gloriously died for destiny, the Holy Maiden must pick a piece of glass from the volcano's quarry and polish it, then give it to the deceased's family. On the day Mother returned with the glass, her friend lost his life on the battlefield. Since he had no family left, Mother had to keep it herself. Later, on the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us a beautiful piece of glass. Let's move on to the bedroom.
So that's what the thing is supposed to be. I thought that when Tribby described it, I thought it was supposed to be. When Tribby described it before, I thought it was a case of something bad will happen if you have a piece like that. But it's more of just, oh my god. Look at this. It kept going wrong, but I finally made this one work. Oh, she's talking about the rocket thing. Is this a music box, Tribios? You're so talented. Now, whenever I'm telling you a story, you can have beautiful music playing in the background. Not as talented as you can take a whole block of redstone and slowly carve it into crystal clear work of art. So that's what the crystal is. It's actually a piece of stone. I thought it was already a gemstone, but again, yeah. Next time I want to make a pair of gloves. That way you won't hit your hand next time you're polishing the rocks. See, child, if I was scared of hurting my hands, why would I not just ask old folks to make a pair of gloves? You mustn't fuss over me. Just make sure we eat plenty, practice reading, and read lots of stories and forms. Nothing makes mom happier than seeing you grow and thrive. I've eaten plenty, and I've practiced my reading lots, but the stories, there's still lots I can't read yet. So that's what you're up to. You're making this news box to slack off so mommy would read you more stories, right? Sneaky little thing. Looks like I won't be reading you more stories of Jackers for a while. Aww. But yeah, again, I did not realize that's what it meant. I thought when she described the stone, I thought it was supposed to be like a bad omen or something. But looking at the stone now, it seemed more of a
It's
it seemed like it. I guess it is part of the ritual instead, and like what it's supposed to represent, instead of it being like a bad omen kind of thing.
Just as expected. It's time to get going after
Again,
all.
that might be trivial, but that's like
Mama, are you going to that ritual tomorrow?
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
I wish I could go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the black tide away.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual, and only I can preside over it. If you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf, you'll have to promise me something.
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to sleep now. And whatever you dream of, don't be afraid. Just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
That's it? Of course I can! Trivios is the most amazing holy maiden of Yanis! Well, little holy maiden. But why, Mama?
Because this ritual
hello, Axel, welcome
might
back.
take a long time.
How long?
I know that this is like I immediately know
Tomorrow,
that this
my
is
sweet
not a
child.
good. This is not like
I'll be back
us
tomorrow.
being here. Well, not us not being here is the good sign, but it's
If
more
not
of
tomorrow,
us being here
then
will
the
not
next
lead to
tomorrow.
anything good.
If not, the tomorrow after that. But if I still haven't returned for a very long time, that means the ritual has succeeded. It means I found a way to chase away the black tide and reach the new world on the other side. But for various reasons, I can't return to bring my sweet girl with me. But I'll be waiting for you there. As long as you stay brave and kind, we'll meet again in that new world. It's the end of the west wind, the black tide's other shore. A radiant sea of flowers, blessed and
Well, they
protected by
misspelled
the
sea.
gods.
Time to do more HSR. Yeah. I did realize that yesterday. I say after the stream yesterday, I didn't realize how close we ended to the end of the story. How close we stopped before the end of the story. So I was supposed to do something else today. I was supposed to play Hollow Knight today. But I kind of dropped that instead so that we can wrap this part up of the story.
That is where I'll be.
And we can push through with we can finish 3.1.
That
So
sounds
I
just
will be
like
moving that
Yanis'
stream to the
main
next
dream.
week.
Oh, I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship and the stars into sails to go find Mama. Pinky promise?
But yeah. Also that, and I didn't realize that we were in a completely different place. I thought that we were in another place that we visited before.
As long as you sail toward tomorrow.
But
As
you're
long as
close to the
sun
ending.
will rise
Hey,
the
I know
next
spoilers,
day,
please. I want to. Well, I want to either
our
cry
wishes
or
will come
rejoice at
true
the end.
together.
Hopefully not cry though. I will say.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the black tide at the end of Genesis, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother.
Tribute with this, like, with tribute with the voice of no spoilers. Yes,
After
please,
those
thank you.
10 years of darkness,
Tribute with like the voice
when
of
Aquila
Tribios,
opened
like
their
the very
eyes for the
adult-ish
last
one,
time,
is very
we finally
off-putting.
set off.
Where
And I know that this isn't what's supposed. This isn't what Tribius is supposed to sound like, look like now, right? It's more of just, um, she's kind of forgotten, or she's kind of forgotten what she looked like or something. So so we're just getting what Tribi looks like instead.
This way. Now, we'll go through this shelf.
Through the
But how? With Yanis's
a
power?
secret passage? She hadn't become a demi. Can the power of passages even go through walls? She hadn't become a demigod yet.
Indeed. We hadn't acquired their power back then.
So this obstacle, it was simply a mirage?
It's a secret
Yes.
passageway.
The answer is right on the shelf. Go ahead and give it a try.
Oh, it is a secret passageway.
It's a sacred passage.
Yes, thank you. I just said that.
It's a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it is turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
Which way are we supposed to go? This way. Okay, this way. There we go. This place is gigantic. I didn't realize before. Again, because I didn't realize that this was a new place. I thought that... Oh, whoops. I thought that this place was this one. Because they look a bit similar. And they are supposed to be similar. Because we only ended up here. I didn't realize that we were supposed to be here. Also, yeah, we are in the past, which is another thing that I've completely forgotten last time. But not back in the past like we...
The path to the temple was in quite a state. Did someone do it on purpose?
No surprise at all. Some people caught on to what we were planning and tried to intercept us, while others were willing to clear the way for the Holy Maiden.
I can't
Whoa.
move it. I can't climb over it either.
I'm sorry.
Time Titan? Is that you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's still kind of funny to me that there's a that she sounds like a teenager or something, and she has the body of a child, which is fucking hilarious. Jeez. Okay. Jeez. All right. I need you to calm down just a bit, please.
Expand your thinking. Be of your body and mind.
But yeah, last time, well, we did go in depth with Triby's backstory before, and the whole thing, and the whole the whole thing with it started with Trian's thing, I guess, with Trian's I wouldn't say freaking out, but even before her sacrifice, it started before that. But then it did get a bit intercepted by Mighty's role as the demigod of strife in the end. So, where's that supposed to go? That's not even supposed to go there. So there was like a small break with regards to that part, and now we are back here with Triby's. Oops. We are kind of back here with Triby's. There we go. This one's way easier than the last one. With Triby or the triplets or Triby triplets. I'm not even too sure. But we're back here with their story. I hope you're not struck in the back. Please don't. Okay. Really was not hoping to get struck in the back there. But yeah, and I guess it does make sense that, you know, we're going to the past of Triby, Trian, and Mighty, is because they are like the signature characters for this banner, and it's just very fitting. And from what I might be able to understand is,
Just like this.
and is this replicating the memories or disrupting the space-time dimension?
Regardless of our actions, the past will remain unchanged. It was someone else who helped Trebios in the actual events of history. We don't remember the details, As for why memory recreated the past to be like this, it must be because it's closer to the answer within our heart.
Within our hearts.
It's now cleared.
Oops, let's not go that way. Let's go this way. So let's just follow them. But what was it? What was I saying? But yeah, so I'm assuming, and I, I hope next. I mean, like, assuming is one thing, but hoping is another thing. I'm assuming that the next patch will focus on a lot more of Caster's backstory
Take it in the
and
mountains.
Anax's back. Well, I'm not sure about Anax's backstory, but we'll probably learn more about him. But yeah, Caster's is definitely gonna play a gigantic part in the next patch. Is it gonna be? Okay, that's not it. Is it going to be her finding Thanatos and stuff? Maybe. But we shall see. There we go. Okay, nice. Because yeah, with the whole Guardian, the black masked guy with a broken sword.
Oh.
Again, we weren't really able to kill him explicitly. We weren't really able to kill him explicitly, but you know, he's definitely still going to be playing a bigger part within the next story. Because we sent him back in. What happened? Oh wait, no, we did kill him. Never mind. I forgot. That was Mighty's whole thing, with his victory pose. Mighty's whole thing with the victory pose that because that we were able to kill. Jesus, we were able to kill him because he finally overcame the trial and got the power of strife. However, I will be saying that this door's still locked. I don't know what that leads to, but I will still be saying that maybe with regards to that aspect, if well, he is dead, but it's still the fact that there's still the thing with he's not from here like the Black Tide. So that might be something. I'm sorry. That might be something that we're gonna be looking a bit deeper into in the next time. And it might involve Casters a bit more, and probably Anaxa as well.
Whoa.
Which is something I hope to be able to see, because
Truly
EA
magnificent
Casterus,
back then.
I'm gonna be saving until then for Casterus.
Relax. Take it easy.
I'm gonna
All
skip
these people,
Tribby and Mighty
they're just
for
civilians,
Casterus.
not enemies, correct?
And I do kind of hope,
Mostly.
I do
but
kind of
might
hope
not
that,
be the case later on.
how do I say this? I do kind of hope that Finon isn't immediately after, but if he is, I'm hoping to have saved enough for it. Or at the very least, not have rolled too much for Casters, to the point where I won't have enough for Finon.
Please keep it down. We had to be really sneaky to get in here. Okay. But what did you sneak in here for?
I heard there's a lovely holy maiden living in the temple, and I want to meet her.
I couldn't stop her, so I had to think of a way to sneak her in. Oh, really? I was here to meet the Holy Maiden as well, but the guard said she had to go somewhere far away today.
Huh? What a bummer. Mommy even asked me to bring her gift to the holy maiden.
Wait, so did you sneaky or not?
It's getting late.
Casket
couldn't
got
go home
changed,
now,
but Global
okay?
Passive I think got buffed. Okay.
Okay then.
Well, I
we'll
mean,
come back next time.
regardless of the kit
Thank
change,
you.
I
By
do
the
kind of
way
want
they
to
are
pull
dressed,
her.
The siblings look like civilians living
I do kind of want to
outside
pull her
the
more for
temple.
that, but I hope that the
Mother
alt is like the
mentioned
one
that
thing
when
that
she was a
remained,
holy
because her
maiden,
alt
she
fucking
caught a girl
rocks.
sneaking into the temple to steal the tributes. Stealing from the temple was punishable by death. But that poor girl had no family and just wanted something to eat. So Mother took her outside and even gave her some food. Perhaps these two children are the descendants of that girl from back then.
Sorry, excuse me. But I do hope, like, out of every.
Please stay clear.
Okay, I'm sorry. Jeez. How am I? Okay, well, don't
Lady
be.
Maiden.
But anyway, I do hope that, like, the one thing that they keep is that. Well, I haven't seen the changes. Just so clear, is that I hope that the animation does stay the same, because the
Lady
fucking
Maiden,
dragon
you need to
animation,
dress
alt
warmer.
animation, is fucking
It's pretty
elite
cold
still.
out. Let me get you a blanket.
No need to trouble yourself. I'm just going for a quick walk.
Going for a quick walk.
All right, but please take care of yourself. Your mother made us promise to look after you before she left. It's been a while since I last saw you. I just realized you've grown into such a beauty.
Still don't know what
Just
she looks
your
like right
mother.
now.
Oh, here, have some of my sweet pastries. She used to enjoy them,
But yeah.
so maybe you'll like them too. What's wrong, Lady Maiden?
I'm fine. It tastes really good.
The way
This
her alt
lady is
regen got
Mother's
changed a
old
bit,
friend.
it's no longer by over
When
here.
we were
That is a
little,
thing, right? It's
we
because from what I've
sometimes got to
seen is
eat
that
the sweet pastries she brought
her alt used to like heal a
back.
bit.
Always remembered the
but-
familiar taste.
Got
And
changed a
only
bit, it's no
now
longer
do
by
we
over here.
learn where
Okay,
it came from.
wait. Sorry, run it by me again. Does that mean that whenever she uses her alt, she doesn't regen health anymore and she regens energy? Or do you mean that to be able to get energy charge, it used to be she had to be overhealed, but now that's not the case anymore, and she used another way to. There's another way to regen her, I guess, energy points now.
Apologies, Lady Maiden, but the Yanis vault is under maintenance today.
Perfect. That way, no one will disturb me while I'm talking to Mother.
All right then. May Yanis guide your path.
Janus, what?
The Giannis Vault?
It's where Yanis's heart lies and the core flame is kept. Just enter on the left,
But you have the. Well, I mean,
It's
like,
also
yeah,
the
you have
place.
core flame now.
where Trebios was born.
Ooh. Charge got changed to normal heal and overheal
Please
if
stay
you use
clear.
only. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm
Please
sorry.
stay
I'm gonna
clear.
stay clear. Fucking hell. Get off my ass. Can I go here at least, or are you gonna tell me to stop? Okay, thank you.
Oh.
Fuck. This place is so restrictive, but holy shit. I should be able to go down, right? I can't even go down. Oh, I can't go down. But okay, charge got changed to normal heal and overheal it use only bit. Okay, I think I understand. I get what part. The regen the regen was changed significantly to the, so that's not as, I wouldn't say as broken, but it has been changed. Just it has been tweaked slightly. So it's not a game breaking change. Like they removed the heal thing entirely and like revamped it into something else. They tweaked it a bit.
The one with 3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude. Looking at how things have unfolded, fate.
The thing with Trebios as well, right, is that while she does say it's supposed to mean the one with 3 hearts, I forgot if Janus in the story had 3 hearts as well, or if Janus had 3 heads. I did kind of forget which one it was supposed to be, but I know that Janus in Greek mythology was supposed to have 3 of something. Whether it be lives or I guess it would be very on theme if Trebios is supposed to mean the one with 3 hearts and Janus did have 3 hearts, or if it was because that shit, Rip died. Or if it was because he had 3 heads to look at different paths. It's what I'm remembering from the mythology. It's a nice buff to BH, I guess. In that, I mean, like, no. Well, again, it's more of just it was reworked slightly rather than a major overhaul. Because when you said it was like changed and stuff, Because when you said it got changed, I thought it was like a completely. They just completely revamped it. They just completely revamped what was supposed to happen. But it is more of just a, I wouldn't say buff or a boost thing, but it is just like a slight change in the build-up. I thought it was gonna be something like, again,
Allow me to yeah.
again, it's gonna be like they just changed the alt, they scrapped the alt because it was a bit too OP, but I guess they did just adjust it slightly.
It's me we're talking about.
Excuse me, sorry. Still a bit gassy, so I do apologize. But yeah, so it's not as big of a change in the overarching theme. Sorry. What? Oh. Oh wait, no, there was. Oh, there's a chest there. Shit, you. And then there's a coin there, but I don't see the hand of Zagreus anywhere.
The Yanis vault is right ahead.
You know, I'll do the exploration things later. Because I don't want to. If it was the old way, I still can do it. Well, that's good. I mean, like, if ever you're talking about if it was the old way, they'd probably have an alternative way to be able to do it, so that anyone will be able to do it as well.
At long last.
That's the core flame. Yeah, that's Yanis' core flame.
I knew there was some sanity left in you, Yanis. Just as I thought. You
You can just run Gallagher and Roach at the hit over here like real fast. Yeah, that might encompass a double heal comp, a double sustain comp instead, just so that you're able to
No, Yanis.
buff enough, just so that you can overcharge it immediately. But I guess that's what they might have been trying to prevent with a mechanic like that. They're probably trying to prevent.
By the blood of the Lamb, and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand. I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and the witness of the prophecy.
Witness the will. Sorry.
The holy maiden of Yanisopolis, the walker of the infinite paths, have come forth to assume your duty.
Well, are we gonna see her trial? The one who guides the world shall see their soul shattered into 1,000 fragments, akin to glass crashing upon the ground.
Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one, with 1,000 selves to accompany me. I'll never be lonely.
Though thou bearest the core flame, thou shalt be far from the glory of divinity. Passages are forever associated with dirt, and even a mere mortal's blade can imperil thy very existence.
No matter. My hands are not made for bearing arms. But my feet are destined to embark on a journey for the benefit of all.
Yet the flame chase is a journey of constant loss, among which even life itself holds little value. Time decays the heart, the passages shatter the body, and the scales weigh with separation, until the end draws near. The one who bears 3 lives, art thou truly prepared?
Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me.
Is that why a lot of these things are in the
That
last
I
type?
may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world.
Thus it shall be. Overthrow the gods, return the core flames. Inherit divine authority, forge godly miracles. Go kill, go mourn. Kill my kin, mourn our fate. Bury the spirits of the gods, nourish the land with divine essence. Yet thou shalt remember, yet thou must remember. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Only one shall live till the end and die. They alone will witness Era Nova. Such is destiny.
I understand, Yanis.
So this is what this is what trivios look like.
Thank you. Now, may you rest well. Mother, did you see that? I have assumed my duty and stand ready to set out. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius's pitch-dark fog. May the world follow the myriad paths trodden and reunite at the end of the West Wind.
No, it always is the West Wind.
Mother, I shall see
I don't know
you
why I
tomorrow.
thought that at the start she kept saying East Wind, and I thought that was different from the West Wind.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop your weapon and surrender at once.
I knew this would come.
She gonna skedaddle out of here. But yeah, sorry. Right, going back. That is probably the main reason why they revamped it to prevent to not use overheal and focus on regular heal to charge. It's so that they can prevent, I won't say speed runs, but they can prevent like double heal teams quick like that. A double heal teams to effectively be quick like that and immediately gather charge for her ult at the start. And probably, I'm assuming if you need regular heal instead of overheal, it's not gonna register the charge unless you take damage. Unless you have taken damage, sorry. It's probably what they tried to prevent to do.
Lady Maiden, where's the thief who stole the core flame? Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! She is the thief! Take your positions and ready your arms! We're taking back the core flame!
Bring it on!
What?
Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly. Pierce me in the chest.
She is ballsy, and I fucking love it.
This is your last chance. If anyone wants to earn a promotion and rise through the ranks, I'm right here. You all know who I am. Go ahead.
Whoever Trivios is, well, I say whoever Trivios is.
However,
Trivios is ballsy as shit, and I
there's still
fucking
any
love with
loyalty
you.
within you. Step aside for the Holy Maiden. Otherwise, by the decree of the Holy City's Codex, anyone who dares to harm the Holy Maiden shall face execution!
Captain, what should we do? Do it. Kill her! If any of you want to get rich, then come with me. Take this traitor's head and wealth will be ours!
Well,
We can't just stand by and do nothing. Let's move, partner.
wait, are we actually here or not? I'm so lost. Well, I mean, you know what? Sure, whatever. Because my whole understanding is all of this is just images of the past, and we actually can't do anything with whatever's going on.
Open sesame.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Time to swirl. Yeah.
And that's it, bitch.
How's that possible? Could the Titan actually be on her side?
She is the Titan.
That woman is the traitor!
I should go.
Let's keep up.
The path is open.
are you gonna fucking gather everyone? All right, let's end that there. Let's end that there. But yeah, so that's an interesting way of revamping it, I guess. Just so that you can't really speedrun the whole mechanic right at the start. Like, instead of shutting it down and reworking it completely, they just have that one little caveat to kind of prevent a whole lot of things from happening. And that small change in itself is already quite a gigantic, already has quite a gigantic effect on how the game, or thus the abilities will play out in the long run. It's an interesting way to change. But again, yeah, it's probably, they're trying to probably prevent a lot of that early game overheat. Especially if your characters do start at full health and such. It's probably what they were trying to prevent, sorry. It's probably what they were trying to prevent.
Time to cleanse the tube.
There we go, thank you. I said heal and overheal. What? Oh, heal and overheal works. I thought... Oh! Oh, okay. I completely misunderstood that. I thought... Sorry, I misread that completely. I thought... Sorry, I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was just overheal and then heal. Sorry, I thought now it's overheal. I thought you said they turned it from overheal to only regular heal. But that changes a lot of things now. Because what does that imply? Because that means that, I guess... Okay, I guess... Oops.
Don't alert them.
I guess that means what? That means you can charge it up at any time instead of you having to be full health before you can charge it, before you can start using it? Is that what it's supposed to mean? Sorry, I completely misunderstood it. That one's on me, Chief. But if that's the case, the old way is just overheal. Okay, so it's the other way around. I switched it up.
The holy city guards, but I'm already so close.
I switched it up, sorry. Yeah.
This should be the last fight. We have to help her get through. But I don't get it. This is
So that means now, even if your character isn't fully healed, they can charge it up if they heal. But even if they are fully healed, they can charge charge it up still. So that means that New Way means anytime. Okay, so that means that but my question is, did they increase the necessary did they increase the necessary charge cap for you to unlock? Because if that means anytime, to kind of balance it out, did they increase the necessary energy needed to use the ult? Because if it's the same amount of energy, then that just means that people will be able to use more of the ult, which is good from a player sense, but it can be very abusive in a game sense as well.
Well, history might be blurred by memories. Seeing how the whole city is hunting her down, she clearly had no allies. If she pulled it off alone, were we too involved in this process?
Trebios had been on her own since she entered the vault. But what did we truly mean to her? You'll
Nope,
find
still the
that
same.
answer at the end
Damn,
of
so
the
that means they
story.
just did it so that so that players will be able to use more of the ult now. That means they can spam ult. Wait,
Case, let's focus on the mission at hand now. Let's do this, everyone.
okay, no, my next question, because again, while I do know casters, I haven't really fully read into casters' whole kit. I have a question again. Is it similar to Fei Xiao's ult, where you can stack it up more than once? Like how Fei Xiao's ult, you need 6 charges to do it once, but then you can go up to 12 charges to do it twice. It is similar to that. Because if that's how it is, then I can see how it is a bit more balanced, so that it is able to stack up more easily now. so that you can rep like 3 ults at once. Because if that's not the case, then I'm just assuming that there are actually a lot of difficulties with, again, with charging, which is why they made it easier for the player. Ah, it's like an energy bar. Okay. Okay, there's an energy bar, but you need a certain amount of, but you need like a minimum amount of energy to be able to use. Okay, that changed a lot of things now. I thought that it was gonna be a case like, oh my fucking god. I thought it was gonna be a case of just one big hit and then that was it. That I understand it a bit more now. I get it now. I understand it now. But that changed my whole perspective on the ult. Also, I'm sorry. I fucking love I fucking love Herta's true damage thing.
Finally, beyond this gate awaits a boundless world.
Awaits a boundless world.
This is where my journey begins. God of passages, can you see me? I will complete the path
Just
that you started. No response after all. Yanis, may you have a good dream. I can't stay here much longer.
okay. But again, so if it's an MG bar thing, I guess, then that just means that then that changes everything. Sorry, because again, I thought energy, because one of two things. I thought it was either going to be a Fei Xiao thing, where you need limited stacks, where you need a certain amount of stacks, or it's going to be like the standard ult where it's a one big hit. But if it's like a energy bar thing, you can essentially just charge it up for as much as you can.
The question that has been puzzling you.
That's a different take. I like that take. I like that.
She's about to reveal the answer.
Excuse me. I like that take. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Hang on, how do I? Oh my god, that's really fucking pretty. Also, I didn't realize that thing she was carrying was the core flame. Does that mean that she hasn't really done it yet? I guess absorb, is that how it does? Absorb it?
But nothing happened. What was making her or you hesitate at this moment? If she had known this flame chase journey would proceed as the Titan foretold, bringing about great suffering and fatalities, including her own, would she still have chosen to walk through the gate and start her journey?
I think the answer is already within you. And you've made your own decision.
Excuse me, come again?
What? You can hear us?
Not really.
Excusez-moi.
She can neither see nor hear us.
So she's delusional. I'm just kidding.
Yet she knew that one day, someone would return to unveil this dust-covered memory. We can never know for sure who helped us back then. But that kindness was forever engraved in our hearts, motivating us to move forward.
Okay.
Time has modified this memory into a special letter, so that we do not forget our original intent.
How was I gonna say this? Okay, I was I will be genuine. She really looks like Himeko here for some reason for me. It's probably the white, like just put a coat over her here, over her shoulders and shit, and let it drape down. That right there is fucking Himeko. Like you can like ignore the ears part here. She looks really a lot like Himeko more than the
It's a
more than
letter
the mom.
written by Trebios of the past and sent to her future self. In this memory, it is Trebios of the future who overcomes all
Okay, Cass got
difficulties
nerfed.
for her
What?
and sends
As
her
in
on
just
a
now?
long journey toward the tomorrow.
Oh, come
where
on.
we are.
Like I just understood how
Yes.
what the changes made.
You'll remember it all. And then find your way back to the gate where everything began. Here, I will set sail toward the distant horizon. Here, you have traveled far on your way home. Such is the maxim that unveils Trebios' fate. You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither on the soil of foreign lands. So, if you ever feel lost, return to this place. I'll keep this memory here for you. Or for me, to embrace it again.
Worry not. The loss is something we've grown used to. Our resolve and our pledge are what Trebios will never forget. Each one of us has never failed to remember. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. The hot blood of the sacrificial lamb will not be spilled in vain, like my mother and I.
The libations poured are guaranteed
Wait,
to
so
bear
what was
fruit,
nerfed?
just as my blade-wielding
how was she
right hand
nerfed
is
this
not
time?
a hollow formality.
Because what do? Did they change her ult
Throughout
again,
the
or it's more of the
myriad
skill thing?
passages of Yanis,
Because
and we
if they're
will
changing her
once
ult,
again
then holy shit, they are not going to be satisfied upon release with what exactly they
Dies
did
the
with the
west
ult.
wind.
What if it's something else
Let
like
the
the
winds
ability or the
carry us
passives or
far
anything
away.
like that?
So, this is your answer.
Oh, this is where she started saying us instead of this is Trinon. This is where Tribio started using us. Yeah. Us far away, yeah.
That's right. In the name of the three fates, I
You're admitting,
stand by
no,
my
don't say
answer
that.
with
This
no
is
regrets.
Himiko's backstory. This is a typo. This is Himiko's backstory right
Now,
here.
with or without the god's blessing, I run towards the world's agony. If I can truly pierce through the utter darkness, we will meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring.
Light calendar 3760, month of Everett. Yanusopolis, holy maiden Tribios, bore the foreflame that quelled the world's chaos and became the demigod of Janus. She traversed the gate of infinity, splitting into 1,000 men. Oh my god, so there is 1,000 of them! 3870, month of freedom. Humanity's flame chase journey officially began. So there was 1,000 of them. I guess there was 1,000 of them and they explored like the 1,000 different paths and possibilities that could have happened. And only Tribi, Trian, and Trinon have returned safely. But yeah, from what I can understand with the current story is that with the current story is just straight up we're going into the pasts of the different demigods, learning
Lady Treeby, do you
learning
still
more.
think
Okay, I thought that was another doll there. That's the fucking pouch. I completely forgot that that she made a pouch for the gemstone.
that everything will be fine tomorrow?
But yeah, I think in this patch specifically, we've mostly nothing much has happened. I think besides, well, I guess we were able to discover some of the newer demigods, but primarily it's we're going back and discovering the motivations and the things and learning more about Mighty and Tribute, which is why they're like the significant members of this patch. And then Anaxa, Castorus, and the other demigods we've seen will have their time later on.
Yeah,
The base skill got
That's
nerfed
what
from
Trian
40 to
would say as
30%,
well.
and enhanced skill got nerfed from 50 to 40. Her summon speed got changed from... Okay, so there's one buff, but the summon heal got removed. Ooh. So that's that's a big... That's overall a nerf instead
With
of a
all
buff.
due respect,
But yeah, there's a lot of damage reduction. Shit, there's a bunch of that's a lot of damage reduction actually. That's gonna deal in
Lady
heavy.
Treeby,
But
you know perfectly well.
from what I can understand
seeing
at least is that
tomorrow is
not much of her
nothing but a
ult has
white
changed.
lie.
It's probably because there was just a they did just adjust the they did just adjust the ult, so that's probably why they're adjusting everything else. Her other stuff got
I
some
hope
nerfs
your
too.
toughness
Fucking
not a
hell,
mask hiding a lonely
man.
heart.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about the fucking animation power creep. Don't nerf the shit out for abilities. Because I want to be able to use it. It's gonna slow down my PC a hella fucking lot,
That's not a
but I
lie.
want to be able to use it.
See you tomorrow is the greatest prophecy in the world.
Prophecy.
Listen, in every corner of this land, every heartbeat carries a prayer for that prophecy to come true. It may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world, but the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in Amphorius.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow. How can such words be called a prophecy?
Because people believe it will come true, and they are trying hard to hold on to that belief. Even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, everyone is pressing forward, longing to reach farther and move toward tomorrow. And that is why a holy maiden
Your phone's gonna hate
exists
you for
to
pulling on
lead the
cast,
world
bro. A lot
toward
of
tomorrow.
a lot of the
Why
phones
Anastapolis'
or the
prophecy
devices, they're
unfolds
barely
as
hanging on to
passages.
dear life playing HSR on its
Fate
own.
is not
They're
about
not
the
gonna love
outcome,
the fucking
but the journey.
3.2
It's not the
update
flowers that
with so
bloom
many
at the end of the
animations that's gonna
road.
fucking happen. I'm very
What are
lucky
the
that they're
paths that
optimizing
lead
it. They're
beyond
optimizing it as it's going on. I
People
remember, if I
tread
remember correctly,
toward the sea of
because
flowers.
because in comparison to 3.0, 3.1 is running a bit more smoothly. So I'd like to think
So,
that even
Cass,
while it's
if anything
ongoing,
is
they're still
troubling you,
optimizing a lot of stuff. So I
just
hope that
set it aside
when
for tomorrow.
3.2 comes around, it's not
There's
gonna
no
completely fucking
difference
blow up
between
my shit.
demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter can only be resolved by our future selves. Reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think. Then set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark, while the determined side of us will know no fear. Because that's how Tribios has journeyed so far to spread the prophecy. Beckoning the morning sun, and the tomorrow it promises to bring. We will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius' pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all will reach that silver-white shoal, that end of the journey, that new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow.
This is
can linger
Tribios, and then this is
We've made a
Trian.
promise
That's so
to meet
fucking.
again at the end of the West
Come
Wind,
on.
where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Trian. See you tomorrow.
Man, your phone lags on FF and Acheron alts. Yeah,
Child
it's
of
the
humanity.
the Acheron one. I
Surely
understand. I'm surprised with the
you are not
Firefly
waiting
one.
for the arrival of
Because
night.
before optimization, it used to be
Nights
Acheron
will
and
fall
Fei
upon
Xiao,
Akuma.
because they have that like domain that they
That's
have
why it's
for their
futile
alts.
for you to wait
And
here.
it's really those ones with the fucking domain type beat that
Honestly,
kind of scuffed up my
I
PC
didn't
before,
expect the renowned
where it kind of like
Razor
lags
Titan to behave
out
like this.
because it creates a separate area just for them to
And
execute
that's
their
all
alts.
thanks to you. If your soul weren't
Oh, wait.
as prickly as a hedgehog.
Wait, what?
I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry.
have
You're
to
talking to
act this
wait. Cersei's
way.
isn't dead. Child of humanity, surely you are not waiting for the arrival of night. Night soon fall upon Akuma. That's why it's vital for you to aid him. And expect the renowned reason titan. Wait, so I'm confused.
If you were more
Wait,
accommodating,
so
you wouldn't be opposing me all the time, and I could teach you more freely.
wait, so Cersei's isn't dead, but even though you are a
It
demigod
was
and
you
you have the
who
prophet.
insisted on implanting
Imagine
the
if you
core
managed to
flame.
make literally 997 other unique names
Forget
for
it.
Tribios soul
Cut
fragments.
the sarcasm and just say what you need
I'll
to
be
say.
honest, I'm gonna run out at like
Fine,
fucking
fine.
15.
All
I'm gonna
I
run out
want
at
is
15
to
if I rack
remind
my
you.
brain hard enough. I'm probably gonna be stuck at
There's
like
not
fucking
much
5
left in
for
your
the most part.
soul.
Tribios,
If you
Trian,
don't do something
Tribi,
soon,
Trinon,
I will have to
Triangle.
take over this body.
Triceratops.
If I'm not worried,
3.
why should you be? I know what
At
you're
7,
planning.
and I'm already run out.
You just want my help.
Trailblazer, there we go. We're going at 8, baby.
What exactly?
Tarantula.
Correct.
It's good
Tide,
that you remember.
Tide Pod.
Thus, equivalent exchange. It's only fair.
Nah, that's it. I'm good. I'm stopping at Tide Pod. I
Then the rest
can't
is
think of
easy.
anything else.
The
Bro,
answer
have
will
you
soon
seen
be
the
revealed,
Tribi fucking
and you'll have to
Tribi
return my
clones?
body
Oh, the
shortly.
fragment of her soul. Yeah, are you talking about Tide Pod? Yeah.
Is that true?
They're gonna need try after. Fuck yeah, I've lost a
Currently,
triangle and triceratops.
I initially thought this
Tide Pod
extremely
won't even
frail
cut it.
state would hinder me from getting
Tria,
my body
Trina,
back.
Trinity, Trina Marie, Trina May.
But
It's just
I
tree
didn't
with
expect the
fucking
answer to
anything
be
else
right
after.
within it.
Triangular.
That saved me a lot of trouble.
Triana Joy.
Black-robed swordmaster ceremonial
Tree.
blade.
Tree
That's
Trunks.
certainly worth celebrating.
Regrettably, I can't carry
Tripod.
out the upcoming
Tripod.
experiment alone.
The girl who's walking with death. Is she fully prepared?
Oh. Is that supposed to be... I can't... Is that
Be
Casterus?
patient,
That she's
Titan.
referring to Casterus, 100%.
If we're always so guarded, how can death reach us easily?
Trina Joy, Trina Joy.
Unfortunately,
Trina
we
Joy
have
with
to
a
offer.
J-O-I
I
instead.
must ask you
Trina
to
Joy with a
slow your pace.
J-O-E-I.
I forgot about you. My apologies.
It's another fucking thing as well. Holy shit, speaking
The
of
child's
names.
words are
Okay, wait, sorry,
always
let me
carefree. I'll just dismiss these words as nonsense from a cheeky child.
Okay,
I'm now
no,
conceded
for this one.
performer.
Speaking of which,
It's
I
time to
remember,
address
like,
your
Filipino
relationship
parents,
with
or
that
I guess
gender.
not for just about Filipino parents, but like, I've seen so many news with Filipino parents creating the wackiest fucking names for their goddamn children. I remember during the pandemic and lockdown, someone, because I guess you can't really foresee a fucking global pandemic to happen, they were locked indoors. Motherfuckers got so bored or tried to be fucking creative with this shit. This kid's gonna get bullied. This kid's gonna get bullied in the future because I'm pretty sure someone legally named their child Coronavirus as their first name on their legal documents. Someone's fucking name. I don't remember the last name, but something like Coronavirus C. De La Cruz or some shit like that. And then I'm not sure how legit this one is, but I'm pretty sure back when if you guys know, I'm pretty sure you guys know fucking Dawn to Dawn, the anime. I'm pretty sure someone named their child like Mokaroon Dawn to Dawn is something something. I forget the last name. I don't remember the last name. Someone named their child COVID Rose. Exactly. People are trying to be fucking creative and cheeky and witty with these fucking names. I'm sorry. In like 7 years' time, your child will be bullied by their fucking classmates. I understand having fucking unique names is a thing. My name is fucking Zero Nerasuna, for fuck's sake. But straight up, naming your child after something that has completely fucked up the entire goddamn world is something you do not want to fucking do. Because they're gonna be written in history books, not for what they did, but for what their name will be associated with.
There's no need to go to such
Don
lengths.
Don form Family Guy. Oh, that thing. That is that the bit where they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna introduce you to the other Dawns. Here's Dawn some. I forgot the other names, but like, and finally the suspenseful Dawn, Dawn, and the other one was like Dawn. Because I bumped it. Coincidentally, that thing ended up on my feed a few days ago, and it's one of the wittiest fucking Family Guy bits that I've seen so far. It ended up like it passed by my feed because brain rot does happen, yes. Half of my feed is just Family Guy clips. It's come to the point where I kinda really want to just watch the entirety of Family Guy just so that the Dawn shit, yeah. That was the undercover cop thing, right? Because he was supposed to be some kind of undercover Dawn for the cops and tried to get in with the rest of the mafia. But yeah, brain rot happened. Coincidentally, that ended up on my fucking feed a few days ago because because half of my fucking YouTube feed and IG reels are just Family Guy shorts.
Oh, monster,
Dawn,
neither
Dawn,
human
Dawn,
nor
Dawn.
divine.
rhymes with Sean.
Don't
Yeah.
forget that you
Because
walked death.
surprisingly as well is that I remember
If you
the
stepped
reason
out the
why
core flame of
Sean is written as Sean is supposedly because that the E has an accent on top of it,
What else can you
is it the
use
E
to
or the
stand
A?
against
I think
the
it's the E.
council?
One of those two letters has an accent on it, which makes it to be, or both of them, to make it so that instead of an EA, like an E, it's supposed to be like SHAW.
Do you two
I mean, like, of
mind if
course,
I
Sean
cut
is
in?
like there, but that's an interesting thing, and apparently that it's like much common. I guess it's because
I
here in
warned
the,
you. Do not
I guess here in the
interrupt me.
Philippines, we don't really have a lot of things like that.
Uh,
We don't like
I just
it,
have
like
been meaning to
compared to,
ask.
let's say, again, going back
Does
to a lot of the
death
Norse
really
ones, Norse
matter to
names, or
you?
even German names or European names. There are like different pronunciations of a lot of the letters. Like there's a
do you
double
mean?
dot, or like there's a dot on top, or like there's a comma underneath, or stuff like that. That's really fucking. There you go. That's the A was the circle on top. Yeah, that's the one I was That's the one I was thinking of, but I thought it was another comma. Even like the, like the back comma or the front facing one, those are two different pronunciations on its own. I kind of wish that the Philippines
What I
implemented
mean
that kind of
is,
thing, but holy
before I
crap, you're
planted the
gonna
core
be
flame
asking
into
to
your
get
heart.
you're gonna be asked to get your name changed by your children one of these days because it's hard to pronounce. Half my YouTube stuff is messed up. Half my
You
YouTube
were
stuff is,
already
well, mostly my
silent,
IG stuff
cold
is kind of
corpse.
that's why I have two IG accounts. One for my main, I have a main one, and then I have a main one, and then I have a fucking alt one. The main one is straight up just gym stuff, meme stuff, uh VTuber stuff. The other one is more fucked up because it has a lot of course, I guess, like dances and stuff, like the dance trends, but it has the cosplayer stuff, and then it has the cosplayer stuff kind of thing. So it has a lot. It has a lot of art stuff as well, which I like because I'm keeping track of like different artists that I might I love the art style and want them being commissioned one day. But yeah, reminds me of how Shiobon is pronounced. Is it? Oh really? I thought Shiobon's pronunciation was Shiobon, not Shivon. Oh, I did not realize that. I've been saying her name wrong. Your IRL can be written two different names. Oh my god, we are floating on fucking midair. Okay. I'm back. Finally, I have a moment to catch my breath. Want to chat? It's unusual to see Mem isn't with you. Let Mem rest. They've had a tiring past few days. Don't worry, they're inside the ball. Mem, I choose you! But, that's, yeah, I understand. Like, that's another thing as well, is that for a lot of, well, I guess, how do you say this? For mostly for character-based languages like Japan, China, and other nations that don't use a Roman lettering system, Romanized letter system or Romanized language system. There are different ways to be able to like write down different names because characters do come and go. Jackie and then Jackie's the other way. Yeah, that's also another thing as well, is that um I um I'm not gonna dox him, but I have a friend. Uh, Actually, I'm not gonna push through it because I can't really explain this properly without doxing him. But I also have a friend who he has. Well, of course, a lot of Filipinos have two first names, but like one of his names can be written with a J, and then the other one can be written with an H. Because in the Filipino, I know that's probably a good way of fucking explaining it, actually. Because in the Filipino language, J and H can both be pronounced like the Spanish like ha sound. So his formal written name is with a J, but his other way can be written with an H. To be honest, my Twitch name, yeah. It is, yeah, because Jack 13, going back to like the old, I don't know what the exact terminology for the thing is called, but we call it Jejemon. But Jack 13 can be pronounced as Jack IE or Jackie. You have two Twitter accounts. Second one is for sharing things I can't share with other people. Oh, same. That's what my second IG is for. Like my second IG one is just for closed. It's for following public accounts, and then for my close circle of friends. because the other one is the one I have for my main is straight up just if there's anyone who wants to chill or like IG post share stuff like that, where I'm there. But the other one is there you go. Jack 13 can be pronounced as Jackie because I and 3 can be pronounced as IE. 1 and 3 can be pronounced as IE. Yeah. It's actually, I guess, similar to my name right now because I have, I'm like, mine's much easier to find. 0. Instead of a letter O, I have a number 0. So Midnight 0. Yeah, like that. Exactly. Bang. I know that trend, baby. Or trend. I know that manner of speaking, baby. Because again, it was so popular back in the day when I was growing up. I didn't fall into the trend completely, but it was so popular growing up that there was a rule in our school to fucking even for non-test stuff, like for activities and stuff, because people want to be creative and wacky and stuff like that. While like, oh, you go up to the board, you write your answer. Some people were doing that. Some people were writing their shit in. I'm gonna call it Judgmon because that's what we used to call it. But some people were writing it in fucking Judgmon. And there had to be a rule in our school where please refrain from writing in that particular manner. Even for non-test stuff, that was like really fuck. Like people understood it, yes. It just was not very clean to look at, which is the main reason. Since you're not here, let me ask you: are you sure you want to take on the trial of Orynyx's Scoreflame on behalf of the Chrysos heir? It's about time for me to level up. We've ended up at that point after all. This is probably a fate the Trailblaze can't evade. So we will be a Chrysos heir technically then, considering we've already gotten talked to by Orynyx at one point. Does that mean that I guess in 3.2 we're gonna actually go up and decide to take it on their behalf? Is that what 3.2 is gonna be? Because I was thinking 3.2 might revolve around Anaxia and Castris because they are the main focus for that patch. But if we are going to be undergoing their trial as like the main event, that'd be very interesting to see. That and because Amphorius has 3 Eons watching over it, if I remember correctly. One of which being I forgot their name, but the Eon of Remembrance. There are supposed to be 2 other ones overseeing this place. And I kind of want to see if we're going to have 3 Trailblazer forms right now or not. Because we've been to the Lawfu, which is being overseen by the Hunt, the Eon of the Hunt. But we've never gotten their gaze. Another thing as well is that it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see that we were able to see another character get viewed as an emanator when we saw Fei Xiao catch a glimpse of the Eon of the Hunt, which is really cool because that was the first character we saw on screen that wasn't us be viewed by an Eon. Most people call me Jackie, close friends call me Jack, and my broke joke calls me Haxy Bunny. I mean, again, sometimes it is integrated. Like straight up, my IRL friends, like it's been integrated so much. My IRL friends do call me by my alternate name instead of my real name, and some people forget because for my friends for a long time I have sometimes forgotten what my actual name is what my actual name is. Because it's been integrated to enough. It's been integrated into my life so much, and that's enough. Kids used to be like, I said John Ray, grade 6. Fuck's sake. No, that's looking back at it now, I'm sorry. Looking at it now, the excessive use of it. Like right now it's still pretty alright. Like, it's a creative way of putting on it. That excessive use of every single word has to be like that. Holy shit. It's like severely cringe. Again, in moderation, it's perfectly fine. I fucking use 0. I fucking use it in my name 0. But like the excessive use of it back in the day, looking back at it now, holy crap. I'm so glad I didn't fall into like that deep pits of it. But I did, I'll be honest, I did for a bit. I'm glad I kinda got out of it real quickly. Right. What do you say? We've ended up at this point after all. You should be extra cautious and watch out for yourself. Based on experiences with those before you, the trial is no walk in the park. But what concerns me even more is that you'll further bind yourself to Amphorius. If you truly assume that Titan's divinity, Do you believe you'll be able to lay it down again? Forget it. We'll deal with that when the time comes. No matter what happens, I'll be right here with you. Aw, how sweet. But where were you earlier? Yeah, you left us. Bastard. I'm just kidding. I got held up by two people in guard uniforms and ended up missing Trian's farewell ceremony. They said they were messengers of the Council of Elders and wanted to verify my identity. But I suspect we've been on their radar for a while, and they only made their move when you and I got separated. Their questions were quite specific, from how we arrived in Akuma to our relationship with each Chrysos heir. They even asked about what we did in the market. Luckily, those pawns aren't the brightest. I managed to brush off most of their questions, so they'll probably leave us alone for a bit. The Council of Elders, are they the bad guys? Looks like dark undercurrents are roiling in Akuma. Is this foreshadowing for the next version? Yeah! Let's break the fourth wall, baby! Their conduct is certainly irritating. But on second thought, Aglaya also initially kept her guard up with us. It's best not to provoke either side until we know the full truth. The only thing we know for sure is that some members of the Council of Elders aren't happy with the Chrysos heirs. The worst case scenario, we could be caught up in internal conflicts of the Holy City. To be continued. They keep fucking breaking the fourth wall, I love it. I am HSR Deadpool. If only we had more time to sort through the clues about the Black Tide, but now... the weather is the only lovely thing left. Let's take some more pictures. Huh? What's going on? Something wrong, Dunhong? Ah. The memory card is full. I bet March and the others are pretty worried too. Yo, her room has gotten way fucking worse.
And so...
Her room has gotten way worse. Before it was just the bed that was covered in ice. Now it's the entire fucking thing. Holy shit. This is not a good look for her.
And some... left forever.
Left forever.
Just like every other day of this journey, where we... stumbling... move forward. We have long been prepared. If we are to chase the flames, then we must grow used to farewells. And yet, no one back then could foresee death. Its arrival would always be so sudden and so momentous.
Holy fuck, is this...
Even little Gray, coming from beyond the sky, could not escape the Reaper's
we're
two
gonna
hands.
die.
And what people gained and lost in that trial of death was far heavier than life itself.
Oh my god, we're gonna
Just like
die.
the destiny that the prophecy revealed for Cass at the end of the Sea of Flowers. The souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation.
What in the fuck? I'm sorry, can you run it by me again? We're going to be dying in the next patch, or in the future patches. Hey, Triandol! I kinda hate this is gonna be a fucking thing, but holy shit. Avatar reward obtained for completing the Trailblaze mission. Passage revealed past once more. The Triandol hugging her little wooden sword, as if it's a treasure. Don't forget her promise. If we can't see each other today, then see you tomorrow. If you can't see each other tomorrow, then I'll see you the day after tomorrow. Fuck. We can't die, by the way. I know, but like that figure was like really not pleasing to see us dying in Cass's hands. Granted, I would love to die in Cass's hands, but us dying in Cass's hands is like not something. It depends. Is good news or bad? No worries, it's nothing bad. At least I think so. With all that's gone down recently, I thought we could talk. failed trial, the Grove, Mighty, and the Cremnoans, and seeing Tribby's memories. All of it. About time. And Dawn Hunger. Absolutely. But promise me that you won't laugh at this. Honestly, even though we made it through everything, seeing Tribby's memories just left me with more questions. That person alone will witness the miracle. Doesn't sound like a good ending, does it? Why you hope Mem joined? It's a hidden meaning. It probably is a hidden meaning. Like we're going to metaphorically die, not literally die, but we're gonna metaphorically die. Also, speaking of the mem thing, sorry. Speaking of the mem thing, where is that? Let me get this. The thing with mem is while she might not be able to travel with us, there is this thing here where if you go up to the room, if you go up to our room up here, we can actually the feather actually will be there, but it doesn't look like we can summon mem. Meaning that as of right now, we don't have the strength to go. She's not able to do that because again, Amphorius should be set in the past if I remember correctly. Let's say that cast's going to be lonely. That is the thing again as well, is that mostly it's going to be all of the things that's happening is probably like all the things that Shirby just showed us is probably all just metaphorical things. Like us dying is definitely going to be metaphorical. And we're not actually going to die. And it's more of just foretelling of again. There you go. Sometimes you want to talk to it, but you know it won't respond. There, so like it's referring to the feather, which is the summoning item for it. So again, yeah. Which I found really cool. I did not know this until I was fixing the room one time, and I just saw it there, and I tried to approach it. And then, if I remember correctly, it should change depending on the weapon that we have. But yeah, which I just found interesting. But yeah, again, sorry. 100%. 100%. We're not actually going to die. Most of the things that Trebi brought to us was going to be just metaphorical, and it has something to do with Casterus looking for Thanatos, sorry, and kind of being the herald of death. But at the same time, it's 100% a foreshadowing. Oh my god, that's like 5 levels. That's a lot of levels. It's more of just a foreshadowing of Also, I still haven't found these two. I'm just saying, I still haven't found these two. But it's more of a foreshadowing what exactly is going to be happening in the next patch, which is approximately how long is till then? Which is approximately in like 24 days time. Which is still an ample amount of time to go through everything. But yeah, it's also ample enough time to save for it. Because as of right now, I have just over 100. Just under 100. I have just over 100 rolls. Over 110 rolls. And I won't be rolling for Tribi. Just so clear. But yeah. A relatively short stream today. You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna keep chatting because I do want to try to see if we can find all the treasures here. New content. Wait, hang on. Let me talk to you. Did I not collect everything? I was supposed to collect everything. All over the case. I'm just gonna wrap up and collect the treasures here in this place and then call it there for today. Because it is a relatively short stream, so I'm just gonna keep yapping along. But yeah. Based off, of course, what we kind of see. Based off what we kind of do see in the story, just go for cast. I will go for cast. No, 100%. I will go for cast. That's why I'm saving for her. I'm not gonna roll for the others. I've already confirmed that. I believe I said last time. If I'm rolling for characters, as of right now, the only characters I'm going to be rolling for will be Castorus, and Phynon. And Castorus is already like lined up. I skip Aglaya. Might skip Mighty. Yeah, no, I would. Oh, well, you're talking about Anna, but yeah, I've decided. I decided a while back that if Castorus is going to be right after, if Castorus is going to be right after Mighty, I'm going to skip Mighty. But yeah. Also, oh, sorry, you've decided you're gonna know. Well, that's good. I mean, at least you have some time to save for it. Where is the other? At least you have more time to kind of save and not force yourself. Why say not force yourself? And not have to spend all that much more, which is mostly just a bow. Oh wait, oh, okay, that's enough. Which is mainly just a bonus, really. But again, if you can afford, go ahead. But not. Okay, no, sorry, I don't mean to do it. How do I disagree? Sorry. Going to semi-whale, yeah, at least at the very least, it's like oh, there's a chest there. Okay. At the very least, you know, it's going to ease up on your wall a bit. And you won't have to you don't have to spend all too much on pulling for. Because again, for games like these, I'm more semi leaning towards F2P because
You want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Oh fuck. Okay. I'm more leaning just for EOS1. I actually haven't seen what her light cone looks like. All I've seen is the how to say this? All that I've really seen is oh, this is trippy stuff. All that I've really seen is her splash art. Unless her E2 is good, yeah. That's the thing, is that I wouldn't say gate kept, but sometimes Hoyo tends to do that, where they kind of hide like some of the really good skill levels behind you getting a certain number of Eidolons. It's a good. I'm like it's a tactic they use, but I'm not really sure how I feel about that.
But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Oh, there's a chest there. I did not see it before. Wait, where are the other 3 tokens? Because there's supposed to be 3 tokens. But yeah, at the very least, yeah. I only have 100, so I'm not even so I can't really. Oh, there's one of them. I'm just not looking up. Is there one up there? No. So yeah. How do I say this? I only have about 110-ish, 120 maybe if I'm lucky by then. I'll definitely have more by the time Casters rolls around. But if that's the case and Phynon is immediately after, I'm going to have to hope that her Eidolons will come home early and like be very nice to me. Not her idol. Yeah, sorry. She will be very nice and come home to me early, because that's one of the bigger issues that I'm gonna have. Is that how do you say this? That's one of the bigger issues that I will have. Is that, oh, it's up there. That's a pretty cheeky place to put it. Is that I won't have enough to have both Casters and Phynon. Casters goes first. There's nothing I can do about that. But I hope that Phynon will come a bit later, because from what I can see is that Phynon is the main character that we will have to be journeying along with, which is why his thing will probably be, his banner might be like probably delayed for a while until we probably get something like him becoming a demigod is probably when we're going to roll for him. Because as of right now, besides the Herta, of course, because the Herta isn't even part of this place, besides Herta, everyone that's from Amphorius already is a demigod, right? Aglaya is a demigod. Can I go here yet? Yes, I can. I cannot. Okay, we essentially bribed him with non-currencies here. But right, sorry. Where was I? I'll do that later. Let me see everywhere else. Okay, so yeah. Um, where was I going with this? So yeah, I do hope that because oh wait no right where was I? Was I talking about? Right, because as of right now, everyone who is playable is a demigod already. Aglaya was the first demigod we've encountered, and she is confirmed to be a demigod. Uh, Tribi is the second one, and she is demigod. And then Mighty um, within this patch already shows that he is a demigod. So it's enough. I'm kind of hoping, and how do you say this? Anaxia is a demigod. Surprisingly didn't have to kill Xerxes because I thought Xerxes was dead. But I guess that's not like the case with his demigod kind of thing, unless he was just possessed temporarily for him to be used as a vessel to take within that fight for against the shroud against the shroud. I don't know what his name is, but against the shrouded guy. Unless it's just a temporary thing. But if he is considered a demigod right now, I'm just saying, does that mean Castros will be a demigod within the next patch? Huh? Demigod Castros? Huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna smack the shit out of everything. I'm not gonna bother fighting. Because that'd be really cool if we see another rise of another demigod while we're here. Right, like right before our eyes. Because again, Thanatos isn't dead from what I remember. Thanatos isn't dead. He's just like what's the right word? He's just gone missing essentially. Which is why Castress is trying her best to kind of like find him. But that will be interesting if after finding him and like establishing or making a solid connection with him, is that we'll be able to see how to say we'll be able to see her be surpass her trial. Nope, that's wrong. Oh, there you go. Bump, there you go. Okay. Just getting around that was gonna be the main problem. But yeah, that is my kind of hopes for it, is that we do get to see Castris. And like this whole thing with her right now, looking for Thanatos, is essentially her trial. But again, as you kind of have brought up, this entire thing with Castris being lonely, going to be lonely, is definitely going to be a significant part in how she's going to be or is going to be her what's the right word I'm looking for? It's gonna be her not breaking point is not the right word either. It's going to be her like right, sorry. But again, her thing and her significance with looking for Thanatos is probably going to be the point where her story changes. Oh, okay, I did not see that. The is going to be the point where her story changes and where she's going to play a much more significant role. Like the fact that the part where she was supposed to be like where she was going to be. Is there no other place across? Oh, there's none. There's none. Okay, so I actually have to be here with the coin. And yeah, definitely her being, how do I say this? Her finding that lost part or loneliness part is going to play a big role with how she's going to be dealing with everything. It's gonna be a character development work. Whoa. How the hell do I get out of here? There you go. How do I get there is the question. There's another coin here. How do I get there? Can I fly above? I can. But it's not up here, is it? It's probably, is it, how high this thing, this its max level? It's probably not up here. It's probably like below us or something. Or how low can you go? This is how low can you go. So it actually is up here. Oh, there it is. Does it? Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna, like, allow us to go to a different level. Sup, bitch? Oh, I can't go in. Oh, well, that's kind of a sad thing. Okay, let's disengage it. Let's go. But yeah, I am interested to see how exactly what is. Well, again, because it's part of the story. I'm very excited to see how she's going to deal with a lot of things. And I want to see where 3.2 will kind of take this. Because I'll be completely honest, 3.1 has been a lot more. The 3.1 patch has been a lot more. I won't say significant, but has been a lot more impactful and I guess more in depth. I'm pretty sure I've discovered everything here at least. And has been a lot more in depth because we're going into the characters that we already have met before, and it's more of just learning more about them. And I guess that's probably why 3.0 was a bit, I wouldn't say, well, to be honest, for a lot of people, very drawn out and very boring, is because oh, that's not it. That's probably it, right? There, and then there, and then there we go. Oops, other way. There we go. So yeah, that's probably why 3.0 was a bit long, because not because it was bad story writing. Execution was a bit poor, I will say. I agree with people would say there were a lot of black screens and stuff, but for the most part, it's probably because they kind of intended it that way, because it's. Oh, hello? And how do I say this? It's that, like, I'm not saying that 3.0 in itself was bad.
Pretty underwhelming.
I'm not saying that. Sorry, I keep getting cut off because my net's like acting up again for the nth. For like the nth time. But yeah, straight up it is because I find that while the execution was not the best from what I've seen in 3.0, because a lot of things could have been done besides that, the whole black screen incident thing. If you think 3.0 is hard playing, try playing AFO 1 and not AFO Part 2. Amphorius Part 1 and not Amphorius Part 2. I mean, again, I'm not saying that I'm not saying it was hard or it was bad, but I'm just saying that it could have been well executed amongst other things. Because it was still good, don't get me wrong, it was still good.
I don't have time for games. Curiosity.
It was
Nothing but a
still good and all. Jesus. It was still good and all, but I'm just saying that, how to say this? Again, the way that it was a necessary thing that they did, kind of slowing down, like how they kind of slowed down the story for that, is because they prioritize more on the world building. The world building and the lore of the entire world, rather than build, and so that they'll, not HSR, oh sorry, what's AFO then? Sorry. But right, sorry. While that's happening, I mean Honkai. Oh, post Honkai Odyssey. I do not. What is that? That's interesting. What is that? Is it another game? I'm assuming that it's also a Honkai game, but yeah. Where is? There you are. Ring a ding ding.
Is that it? I was expecting something bigger.
But sorry. But yeah, it's probably a necessary thing that they did so that they could focus more on what they will be able to do after they've kind of set the world building for the game, so that they can focus on going in depth with each of the different characters, which I find is a necessary thing that they could have probably, which they haven't did. Again, execution probably would have been better. The whole black screen incident still is a kind of a stain in the writing. It's in Honkai Impact. Oh, okay, it's in Honkai Impact. Oh, okay. We shall... no, I'm sorry, I don't think I've gotten into... I did at one point, but I don't think I fully fleshed out enough. We shall see if I decide to go back into Honkai Impact eventually, because I did try it out. I didn't like it as much, I will say, back when I played it, but I guess I didn't really give it all too much of a chance. Oh my god, that is actually just a fucking laser beam. That's a thing you can do after the main story. Wait, is the Honkai Impact main story finished already? Or it's still going on? And it's like broken down into segments.
This thing?
Let me see, because that's not the best, because that is the Herta's, because that's Herta's things that I can use. Things that I can use sounds weird. That's Herta's that is Herta's Become a Menace to Society. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot I had those. Hang on. Where is you? Because this was another model that was made for me. It is essentially... Yeah. Fear me. This was actually for my old model. This one was from my old model that I used to have before I ordered the current one. I've completely forgotten that I still have it here, but hello. Oh my god, you're hiding right behind here. That's cruel. And there is a chest that I missed in there, and there's one up here. Oh, there's something in my nose, sorry. Give me a second. Main story, AFO 1, AFO 2, then new crew. Oh! So they did break it down, I guess, into different parts, but the main story is like the first kind of chapter thing. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, fuck's sake. So that's interesting. I didn't realize, because when I think of main story, I just immediately thought that I guess all of the story is done and they're just doing a lot of post-quest things. So okay, that I understand that a bit. Is that how do I say this? Is that it is still ongoing? Because when I immediately the first thing I think of when I hear end of main story is that the game is over and done, and they're just kind of doing a lot more post like events and other quests, other type of things to keep the story going. Okay, where is the chest here? Oh, there's a lot of puzzles here. Oh, it's down here. So I ran the phone battery when I came back to the Shibuya City. Yes, it is me. It is me. I am the chibi. Where is this one? Oh, it's out. Okay, there you go. Oh, yay. I am the chibi. Fear me. Grovel at my feet. Also, welcome back. Hopefully you're doing well charging your phone now. That is the thing as well. Is that I'm very scared with my phone running out of battery to the point where I charge it even before it hits a certain percentage that I do, and I always carry a power bank with me, because I'm always out for like long stretches of the day if ever I do go out. That I'm just very scared if I run out of battery while I'm out, I'm completely fucked. Because, how do I say this? I usually charge it when it's at like around 20 to 10% because that's when I get a warning. So once that happens, I immediately fucking just plug my shit in already. But when I'm at home, it goes down to like 5. But I never like let it die. Which is, which is, I guess, a thing I should probably never do. But it's never gotten that bad to the point where it just like straight up dies. I don't think I've ever let my phone battery die once. At the very least, this phone that I currently have. Because it has happened like a few times before, but at the very least from what I can remember with this one, this specific phone battery, I don't think it's died yet. No, wait, there should be... no, not this one. It should be a back. It should be me being able to go down. Oh wait, no, it's here. Let me go through this one. Okay, you know what? Let me get this chest, and then I think I'm going to be done for the day. Because the main thing that we were supposed to do was to finish off the story. I didn't realize how short the story was going to be. Again, we could have finished it in the last stream, but I thought that we were going to be a bit... I thought that it was going to play on for a bit longer. Which is why I decided to kind of, shorten things a bit last time. 100% we could have finished things straight up already last time, but I guess I thought that we were going to be a bit... Because I thought it would end at Mighty's part. I thought that it would end straight up at Mighty's part because there was such an emphasis on Mighty being such an important character in the story, that I did not realize that there was still going to be more to it. I've completely forgotten the whole Tribby thing, because Tribby has been resolved. Tribby's thing has been... at the very least, I thought Tribby's, has been resolved. How many more do I have? What is that? 9. I still have 9 more treasures to go. So there's down there. Can I peek inside? 1 treasure mostly, really? 2, 3, never mind, there you go. So that is like one of the main reasons why I thought, we were going to be ending. But if I knew that we were a bit closer to the end already, I would have kept on going, because it would be a waste of, it would have been a waste for us to put up another stream just for it. But then again, you can't really do stuff. Tribby isn't a muscular twink, so that's on her if we forget about her. No, don't say that. Tribby is... Well, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm like... Can you really call him a twink? I thought the definition of a twink was that they're supposed to be like very scrawny and skinny. Right? I thought that was a definition of what a twink was. No? Or am I tripping? You know, I'm just gonna cheat this place using Acheron. I forgot Acheron's ability allows you to do this. So we can just cheat this with this. But fair. Your honor, I will say, in Tribio's defense, Tribby turned into a child. How do I... Tribby turned into a child... Or do I go the other way? No, but then I'm stuck here. Fuck. Where do we go? No, let's go up. Let's go upstairs. Honk, combination of twinks and honks. Okay. Oh, I misread that. I thought you just called him a twink. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I thought you just called him a fucking twink. Called her a twink straight. I did not realize that was a you. I have been I've been not. What's the word I'm looking for? I have been. There we go. Nope. I have been Pavlov into reading that as. Oh, fuck. I can't even. I've been Pavloved into thinking that. Let's go the other way. But you're right. Again, I have been. I wouldn't say unintentionally, but I have. There are several moments of me fucking talking about. I mean, you got to admit you've got to admit it's because Mighty's very well fucking sculpted in that sense, right? You can all agree with that. Mighty is fucking built for tough. Let's actually go down. Yeah, sure. Shit, we have to go. Ah, goddamn. We just go through? Okay, we just go through. Yeah. Mighty is like a different species on this goddamn bone already. Because I think, from what I can see, he's the most bare muscular. Am I? Oh, I'm a dumbass. I'm just going side to side. There's a door right here. Like, Mighty is at the very least the first character I've seen in any of the 3 Hoyo games where he has been like he's the first like bare muscle character. He's passionate about his aesthetics of his physique. Surgery movement. Exactly. Like whatever that thing is, that thing is a stain. Though whatever nipples are, they are a stain to his physique. Let it be known that whatever the fuck those are, get that shit off my screen.
Stream 4.
I respect the dedication for the mans, straight up. Let me go through here. There we go. And then here. There we go.
This is what exploring the cosmos.
Some people have full torso tattoos, get them removed. Really? That is well, I say grim, but like I guess I can see. I guess I can see why. If it, I wouldn't say ruins, but if it like gets in the way of the. Where am I? There's here. The cross here. I have to flash this one over here. But I have to get up there first. Yeah, that is something interesting that I don't think I've really seen. That I don't think I've never really heard of before. Because I know not all, but some people who are really getting that. Is it because they want like a flat canvas for them to use when having their body art, and it's because like that. Excuse me. That part of the body like gets in the way of their. That part of the body like gets in the way of their, no? Gets in the way of the possibility of like the line art, the art lines could be enough. I mean, like, I understand the dedication why, but okay, no. I myself don't have tattoos. It's not that I'm against it. It's because I haven't really found anything significant that I would want to put on myself for a tattoo. If I find something that I'm really passionate or I'm really feel strongly about, I'll consider getting a tattoo about it. But I will say, I'm not someone who's gonna go full out on whole body tattoos kind of thing. The most I'll get is a sleeve, like is a tattoo sleeve. That's the most I will ever probably get. Is me getting a tattoo sleeve. Anything outside of that is like non-negotiable. Like outside of a sleeve, of course, there's like the little bits and things. There's like the little bits and things where you like there's a little mark on your arm that's supposed to be a signature of something. Like it's supposed to represent whatever. It's supposed to represent something important to you, and stuff, right? That I can completely agree, and that's perfectly fine with me.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
That's perfectly fine with me because again, it's supposed to mean something important to you, and if you have it, that's perfectly fine. There's one there, and then there is 2, 3. Okay, we have to teleport back up there. I know I was just saying I'd only complete that one chest, that one thing, but I've kind of gotten past that already, and here we are. But yeah, ouch. Keep kicking my fucking desk. But yeah, like the one thing I will say is that besides besides the whole full body tattoos, another thing I wouldn't like is the another thing that I really don't like are the ones where it's like very fucking it's very fucking patchy. Like you know like instead of committing like a full sleeve of it, you're gonna get like a bunch of different tiny markings that are very close to each other. And like, why not just get a sleeve at that point, or don't fill your body with all that shit? Because like, come on, man, it would look so clean, but at the same time, holy crap, it just doesn't anymore. Like, if they all mean different, if they all mean like different things that are important to you, I respect that. I'll take back my comments. But there are people who get tattoos for the sake of getting tattoos. I'm like, what's the point, man? You have put something permanent on your body, and it's not even supposed to mean anything important. That's kind of just a waste, man. Because again, that's the only time I will decide to get a tattoo. Is that if it's supposed to mean something significant, important to me, that's the only time I'm willing to do it. Because if it's not, and it's not gonna really do anything, then yeah. And again, sleeve at most. But if it's like a tiny little mark tattoo, I don't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. Because again, the value of something holds more important than what it actually is probably the biggest thing. Because you can do something that could look really bad to a lot of people, but upon closer inspection, this is why you did it, and I can understand your cause. I completely respect that. Where in God's green earth are the other things? I know one of them is in daytime. Oh, that's where you are. And it's cross. I'm on the other side, on the wrong side. There it is. That's not it. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's underneath, and then like, oh, it's there. I see it. Fought. What do you mean fought that? Sorry. Let's go to the lower floor. What do you mean by? Oh, damn. I'd love to. For me, it might be a Bronya thing. Oh, sorry, I didn't read the previous part for me. Yeah, again, if it's something that you're passionate about, look up to, or interested in, perfectly fine. Go ahead. Again, it's your choice because you're gonna be the one doing tattoo thing for it. Go ahead. But for me personally, it's for my personal thing is the whole meaning behind it, because again, I know some people that put Bible verses or anything involving religion, which is very ironic because I'm pretty sure some religions look down on tattoos in itself, which is kind of ironic because something about you are not satisfied with how the Lord made your body, and you are trying to, or like not the Lord, but you know, with how the higher beings decide to give your body, you're not satisfied with it, that kind of stuff, which I find very ironic. Let's see, what does this change? Change that. Okay, you can do that. Where's the Janus hand one? Where's the one for Janus' hand? Tattoos are directly a sin according to the book of Leviticus, if I remember. Yeah, it's because again, yeah, because well, in Christianity, yeah, but other religions also are the same thing, where you're not satisfied with how the Lord has made your, with how the Lord has created you, and you decide to do it in some certain ways. Again, it's more of a it's a religious thing. It's not explicit, and you know, here's some okay, well then, um that part is a holy shit. But again, my thing with that is another reason why, how do you say this, on paper I am okay, I'll say this, on paper I am still Catholic Christian, because that's what my religion is, but I am in practice practically agnostic. uh Agnostic, not atheist, agnostic, because it's the whole I believe in higher power, but not necessarily specifies to which one. That's me. Because yeah, because in practice I only do a lot of the religious stuff. I don't go to mass or as often as others do. While I do believe that there's a higher power above us, it's not necessarily specific. But my main reason for that is not because gripe or because I don't actually. It's mostly because one of the things I really dislike is people who follow the scripture blind. People that follow the scripture blindly or tend to be the biggest violators of uh they tend to be the biggest violators of the whole that they tend to be the can I what happens if I cross they tend to be some of the biggest violators of the scripture that they supposedly follow because they blindly follow what is written instead of understanding in a deeper sense what it's actually supposed to represent. And I myself have some gripe with that whole thing because I know some people that do that and they are some of the they are not they're some of the where they are how do I even get there? And again they tend to be some of the people some tend to be oh here you go they tend to be some of the worst people that I'm not saying this because because the word which starts with an A has been spoken, but it's a genuine thing. It's a genuine thing. Where do I put you? So I can put you to go up, or I can put you to go up. No, I shouldn't get it. I'll just put it back for now. But yeah, that's my own thing. Because how do you say it? At the same time, because you know, why I say this as well because a lot of things involve like scriptures, like a lot of mythologies rely solely on scriptures back then, and most of them were like I would say legitimately wrong, but most of them were just signs of their beliefs and faiths and stuff. Of course, everyone has their own, and that's probably another reason why it's not like a law or anything. Like the scripture isn't a fucking law explicitly. It's more of just like I don't even know where the fucking thing went. Where the oh there's where the harpoon went.
Seek, and you will find.
Seek and you will find it. Because yeah, well that's just my thoughts on it. That's just my thoughts on it. That got a bit too deep for my liking, but yeah, there we go. Those are my thoughts. Those are my 2 cents. It's not a lot of money, but those are my 2 cents.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Let me take you. Let me break you. And let me see. There's no more purple here. How about here? No more purple either. So, oh, we collected all 35. Oh, shit. Okay, then. Well, then. I did say I was going to collect some treasure. But, I did say I was going to collect some treasure, and I ended up collecting all of them. So, let me swap over. Bump. I just realized it's like my first time actually staying like this. With this background. So, yeah. Yeah, I've kind of given most of what I want to say with regards to 3.1 overall. Again, it's a really good story. It's better now, execution-wise, more than it is story-wise, because the world building was crucial and was still one of the more enjoyable things that they did do in 3.0. Because as per usual, it's supposed to set the mood for how the rest of the story will go. And I'm kind of glad that they did go in depth with it is a bit more in depth with how do you say this? It's in depth with all of the how do you say it's in depth with it's they did a good it was very in depth with how they um excuse me, with how they portrayed a lot of things. Of course, 3.0 black screens were the biggest drama kind of came out of it because people did say see it as a lazy kind of execution kind of thing, and I completely understand that, but at the same time, you know, it is just it is just one of those things where they provided or they prioritize and shown importance more on a different area, which was to try to make the story as good as they could, and that they did. And I think that's probably why this patch story is better writing wise, because they did well setting the tone for the first uh, they did well setting the tone for the first but they did well setting the tone already for the first in the first patch, and that they had more room to work with because the world building was already done out of the way, so that in this patch they could focus more on the characters that were going to be proven more important. We're gonna be proven more important, more as a bigger role and a more important role in this patch. In this patch, in this no. Jeez, there's so many coins still left. Sorry, I'm still kind of just yapping around a while now. So, which is probably why, at the very least, I think is enough. Which is probably why I think it's much better now. They gave more importance to building up Mighty's past. They did it briefly. They did it briefly in the previous one, where there was this whole story about him being another king, of him being, of course, a descendant to the king and stuff. But it was more in depth here with what happened after that, because he did open up. Flame Chase is a reference to Flame Chaser. Is that also a thing in sorry, I almost said in Honkai Impact? Because I guess that is the thing, is that there seems to be quite a lot of this one specifically. There seems to be quite a lot more things matching with, I know, because Finon is supposed to represent someone as well from Honkai. The pink-haired girl that knows Finon is supposed to represent someone as well, and I guess the Flame Chase. It's also enough. Bronya was like very, I know already, but I'm just kidding. There are quite a lot of Bronyas here, but yeah, the new Absol is getting better. I'm just saying, like, I know that they might be. I'm just saying that they might be. There might be a lot of female characters right now, but I'm just saying, if Mighty's Banner does well, they really should look into some more male characters, you know? It's an option. I'm just saying, it's an option. Wonk wonk. Is it this one that I put down here? The 12 Flame Chaser is a 12 cores. Yeah, the 12 cores is enough. So I guess it's worth referencing. It's interesting because, yeah, again, there's a lot more. There's a lot more. There's a lot more. I guess in this one, because it is a Honkai universe. I guess as well. It's part of the Honkai universe, or it's more directly connected to the Honkai universe than the other games, which is why they're able to do a lot more of this. And I'm glad to see that they are kind of doing so. Even though I haven't played Honkai Impact thoroughly myself, it's a nice little thing. How do I get over there? I need the shine. I don't even need the shine line. How do I get there? Oh, I have to go around. Okay. Sorry. Again, I'm still trying to get this one last treasure from Honkai, from HSR. So that's why I'm kind of yapping around. But yeah, it's a nice little thing to see. Okay, there we go. I finally got it. But yeah, that is more or less kind of my 2 cents with regards to everything. So I am going to end things here for now. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Again, I'm sorry that I was supposed to play Hollow Knight today, and the schedule did kind of switch up a bit last second, but I hope you guys understand that. You're going to wait on the Fuhua clone too. That is a thing, right? Like, because from what I've heard is that there is well, no, that could have been an Honkai Impact character that looks a lot more like Sushan, but that could have been just something else. But if there is going to be one soon, hey, best of luck, best of luck. As per usual, I hope that everyone gets the role that they're looking for. But yeah, I've been yapping a bit too much. Sorry for the relatively short stream. We've only been here for like 2.5 hours. I usually go for twice as long. But I did say it was I am just kind of capping off what we did yesterday. Again, if I did know that we were supposed to do if it was relatively quick after yesterday's part, I would have gone through with just finishing it yesterday, but hindsight be 2020 after all. So yeah, for now, that's gonna be it from me. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed today's stream. That's gonna be it for HSR, I guess, for them, of course. That's gonna be it for HSR for now until the next update, which is going to be in about a month's time. In about a month's time, maybe it's 20 something days, 24 days. There you go. Because Mighty's banner is gonna pop out, and I am going to do my best to not roll on Mighty. But if you see Mighty on either on your feed for me, or if you see Mighty the next time I play HSR, you know exactly that I caved and fully just fucking committed to it. But yeah, hopefully everyone is having or will have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and or night, and I wish everyone the best of dreams. Bye.